Thank you for watching my D2B channel. I'm Derek Lee. Recently, some of my friends asked me about Power BI and wanted me to share my experience to them, particularly on the useful function that they don't understand, and they are trying to show the industry trend or visualize the sales report, that kind of analysis. So if you know me, I just came back from Singapore and I have a bit of time right now to run this YouTube channel. So if you want to know more about the Power BI, let's go to the Microsoft website first. Power BI actually is a very good visualization software in the world, and it can be downloaded from the Microsoft website. It is free of charge. However, the free edition actually have some limitations. For example, it's not easy to share your report to others. Let's say you have completed a Power BI report like this. What you can do is make a print screen or make it a PDF and send to your boss. But you didn't know that for dashboard, one of the selling point of dashboard is the interactive functionality. So your boss will ask you how to make changes, or if I filter or drill down to here, what will be the result? You cannot tell. So this is the inconveniences of using the Power BI desktop. So for organization sharing, they should use the Power BI licensed version so that the boss simply just to have one Power BI login, and then they can access the report from the web or even download Power BI apps. I would suggest that you download this Power BI desktop software in your computer first. Since this software is designed to everyone who want to learn Power BI before the organization use and adopt this software. And you will ask me how to get started with. So to get started with this software, you must have some data to analyze. And for me, it's not convenient to share the company data and show my analysis to you. And I will suggest you can go Google to search, for example, this Power BI sample data. It will have a couple of results, and I will choose this one. This sample data was prepared by the Microsoft and is called the financial sample workbook. I will download it directly like this. Have a look on the sample data. Apparently, these are the sales records, and it shows the date in column M. And each record you can see what are the segments they belong to. It can be government, middle market enterprise, or small business, something like that. And based on the country it's associated with, and these are the product the companies sold. Each record will have different discount strategies. Some will be low discount, some will be in high discount group. Column E indicates the number of units sold per transaction. As for column F, is manufacturing price. There's something I didn't know what it is, so I will consider to skip it. For column G, it is the sales price per unit based on my understanding. So number of units sold multiply the sales price will be the gross sales. But, but gross sale is not the final amount because some of the record is showed the discount amount. So the final sales, it will be the gross sales minus the discount, it will be the final sales. For column K is represent the cost of goods sold. For me, as my understanding, I consider is at a total cost. So the final sales minus the total cost is represent the profit. So these are the sales data, the sample provided by Microsoft, and now we are going to use this uh, raw data to put it into the Power BI. Let us open the Power BI. Okay, after open the Power BI desktop, usually I will just close this screen. And the first thing I want to do is to get data from Excel. This is the Excel file I downloaded from the Microsoft website. And then you can see that you are asked to select data from the Excel, either from financial and sheet 1. So what are the differences between them? Let me explain. If we go back and open the Excel file, this Excel is on the sheet 1, and at the same time, if you understand this table structure in Excel, it's what named as financial. So therefore, from Power BI's perspective, the Power BI asks you to to import the financial table or the whole sheet one. So actually they are the same. So for the demonstration purpose, we can select the financial, just the table indicate from the Power BI. And after that, we can press the load button. But for my suggestion, we can go at this to understand more about the raw data we are importing in. This is a good practice and need to understand the data type whether it is correct during the import process. So let us go through very quickly on this import step. So firstly, we look at the first column is segment. Segment, the data type is ABC, that's mean full of string and character, and it will be a good data format here. For country, also ABC, that's great. For the product, also ABC. For the discount brand, whether it's high or low, so it's correct on the data type. As for the unit sold, the data type is 1.2, that means it's allowed the decimal. And it is correct that when you see the raw data, there's a decimal place on some of the record. But I don't understand why unit sold can be a decimal place. But anyway, I just leave it based on the raw data characteristic. As for the manufacturing price, this is 123, that means some kind of integer number, and actually I don't want to use this column. I will choose to remove it. As for the sales price, this is 123, that is the integral number, and for me sales price can be decimal as well, and I would consider to transform it to decimal number to increase the flexibility. As for the gross sale, this is 1.2, that means okay, discount 1.2, alright, sales 1.2, also okay, but I would want to define better because I want to rename the column at actual sales. This will be more easier to understand. And sales price here I can change to sales price per unit. with a better presentation. Total, this cost of goods sold I changed to total cost and profits and total cost will be with decimal number. That's good. For date, it will be calendar data type format. For the month number, it will be 123, and month name will be character, and year will be 123. That's good. And you can see that all the changes you did, it will record in the action steps here. Let me introduce this interface. Actually, it's called Power Query Editor. If you are good, want to understand more about the ETL, actually Power Query is one of the good tools that you can apply in your daily work. So after you screen through all the column and make sure the data type is good enough and good to go, so I can apply, close, and apply the changes here. Now you finish the first step to screen your data and validate the column data type, and then the data are imported into your Power BI model in the very beginning. So next step, what you can continue is how to use this visualization to connect with the data from your raw data to do the dashboard or analysis. I will I will use I will explain in more detail in my next videos. And now this is all I want to talk today. If you want to like this video, or feel free to share and even subscribe it. I'm Derek Lee. Thanks for watching.